When I first saw the temple in top room, I really am amazed of the creativity and the hard work the ancient Cambodians put into these. The intricate designs proved how rich and colorful their culture is. Their food tastes great. Sabi ko nga, mabubuhay ako dito kasi close to Filipino taste. Except some are like sinigang. Gusto ko kasi maasim, pero yung sa kanila medyo bland ang taste. Yung fried peanuts nila, instead of salt, sugar yung nilalagay. And then may citrus leaves. Locals prefer US dollars kapag bumili ka. Kasi yung value ng money nila medyo mababa. So, mahirap din mag-compute sa denomination ng pera nila. Cambodians are hardworking people. Many young people sell outside the temple. They grew up with tourists all over their land. Women mostly sell. They try to learn different languages like Tagalog para maka-communicate sila sa mga Filipinos. Like, sabi nila sa amin, "Lady, bili na, mura lang, hindi mahal." Cambodians are very warm and hospitable people. They smile a lot too. Our host says, "If guests are happy, I am happy." Behind their smile, I can see also oppression, tiredness, the monotonous or predictable life they have. But I don't say na hindi nila yun gusto. They need it since that's how they live. You have to work. They needed Jesus. I am most excited to travel around riding a tuk-tuk. I can see everything. I can feel the fresh air. Yung parang probinsya-like. I can see everything. Every man hope to have their own tuk-tuk, which they value much in Cambodia. The drivers attend an English class for 6 months so they can communicate well to the foreigners. The original plan was to have an all-ladies tour in Cambodia. So, while I was packing my stuff to Cambodia, something tells me na while nag-enjoy ako doon, I also have to pray. So, while we were traveling to Cambodia, I used prayer guide for Cambodians. When we are about to cross the border in Cambodia, I have this really strong feeling na hindi ko ma-identify what it is. I felt something na may halong kaba, excitement. At the same time, I know that God has something in store for us in Cambodia. Ba't ako naiiyak? So I prayed to God that He would open my eyes to the needs of Cambodians and even foreigners, and even desire for an opportunity to share Jesus to them. So the night we arrived in Cambodia, instead na magpahinga, sabi namin, we'll go to the night market. So, habang naglalakad kami, we met this sales lady named Annie, and something has drawn us to her na nagkaroon kami ng initial conversation with her. So most of our pasalubong, doon na namin binili. And then, the day after, nakita namin ulit siya in one of the temples. So she's a sales lady at night pala and a businesswoman at day. Kasi sarili niya yung stall na yon. So we had this conversation and then we shared Jesus and eventually prayed for her. So, nakabili na kami ng mga pasalubong. And then, we went to Angkor Wat Temple. Nung naglalakad kami, we met this young girl na nagtitinda ng ref magnets. So, she offered a cheaper price compared to the others. So, parang kami out of compassion dahil nga bata. So, pumunta kami sa isang corner and then we shared Jesus and prayed for her also. Chum is our tuk-tuk driver for 3 days. We've got this opportunity to interview him. He's a bit reserved, but I think he felt that we're really intentional in getting to know him. So he even said that we are his favorite tourist. We asked him to join us in our lunch, dinner, and even brought snacks for him. We even took pictures with him and add him on Facebook. We even encourage him to share Jesus among his family and friends. We have a lot to offer as we can teach English and integrate Bible verses for reading. The way to reach to them is to go where they are, and that is to their workplace. We don't know for sure how they would truly understand or accept Jesus since English is not their first language. Yet they are very accommodating and warm, so they would make friends with us. Missions is Matthew 28:18 to 20. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we leave the country to make or do missions. It's who we are. It's our identity. So going and making disciples should be a lifestyle. It's not a one-time event. It's also not a lessons to cover. It's who we really are as Christians. To the ends of the earth doesn't necessarily mean geographically, but reaching the people that are farthest away from God.